Hello everyone and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac, Afterbirth, run number 17 as Eden. It is a Friday upon which I'm recording this. There is an eye and a shovel. My dinner consisted of a sandwich, 2 sandwiches, and 1 beer. It was quite the healthy meal. Now I am ready to use Mom's eye at the back of my head to destroy any enemy that tries to defy me. And I am quite ready. We have Toxic Creep. We have a decent amount of health and decent tear rate. And the Toxic Creep is almost certainly gonna kill just about anything in the basement. So at this point, there is not much to worry about, except that every enemy is flying. But you know, there have been a couple enemies that we have fought so far that were not flying. And therefore, I'm not too bothered. So, it's about time for a bird update. It's more of a balcony update this time around, because my balcony is like, I'm pretty happy with the size of my balcony, but it's also mostly like tiles, like it's, I don't know what these are called in English, actually, thinking about it, but they're like, you can pick up a tile and there's like ground underneath it, right? Like the rooftop is underneath the tiles, you get it. And I looked on my balcony today, and I saw little plants growing in between the tiles. And as it turns out, there are many seeds underneath the tiles due to the bird feeder and birds apparently just throwing the damn things everywhere. Which, yeah, didn't really think that one through. I didn't actually expect things to be able to grow in, in that area on account that it's a rooftop. But apparently life finds a way. And now here I am with plants in my stone. So I have found myself a new challenge that I kind of need to deal with, preferably without my landlord noticing, so that is going to be great. Although I don't think he ever explicitly said that I cannot grow small weeds on the rooftop. Assuming that they're not illegal, which they're not, they're just I just jumped in by accident. Alright, that was a bad place to use the shovel, but that's fine. We already like found our item room. We found some great creep that is blocking all the enemy from dying. To death, rather, not from dying. They're not being blocked from death. And I've already told you my bird story. So at this point, I can just like play it cool. Play it in a way where it's like, yeah, meant to do that. Wanted to retain my consumables there that I had on the first floor. Like, I could have gotten that tinted rock, but let's be real, that tinted rock probably just contained a golden chest with nothing in it, and then I'd open the golden chest and I wouldn't have a key anymore, and because I wouldn't have that key anymore, I wouldn't be able to open the item room on this floor because I'm gonna get 0 keys. And all in all, it was actually a very good choice what I did. That's not a key, that's a pretend key. It opens nothing. It just takes up inventory space, because that's definitely a thing in this game. Definitely how that works. Don't worry about it. Either way, I have dealt with some plants today, and I felt like everyone needed to know that. Also, I'm just very tired. Yeah, I've come to the conclusion that work is exhausting, and it makes me unhappy. So at some point, I'm gonna have to deal with that one as well. But until then, we're just gonna be playing Isaac and trying not to get hit on floor number 2 with my red hearts, because I lost all my soul hearts by accident. Let's go get some back. There we go. Look at that. Perfect. I already said there we go before I even saw it drop. But that's just how confident I was feeling about this situation. I'm going to drop this here. Mostly what I'm trying to get, right, is a trapdoor that actually leads to the black market, and not just random exits to the next floor. Because the shovel can actually just give you a black market entrance, and that can be quite useful. I only have 2 hearts, but still I can take a look around, maybe take like a map or something. And, you know, it has its uses. So that would be neat. If I could just get something like that, that would be great. So far I've only been getting exits. And the odds of actually getting a trapdoor that leads to the black market, I suppose they're not that high. They're not the highest of odds, but still, I've already opened 3 and I'm a little disappointed. So I'm a little scared to use this pill because it might be me taking damage and then I would no longer have red hearts. So I'm gonna wait just a little bit for using this because I want to be careful. If this place sells soul hearts, which it still could, I kind of like the champion's belt because it is a damage up in the end of the day, and my damage being what it is, it's not too impressive. And it would be nice if I could get myself just a little bit more. I could also just go to the boss room. Cause, I mean, alright, sweet. We are getting the champion's belt. But yeah, I could go to the boss room, I suppose, because we've seen most of this floor already. But, that is more than +1 damage. That's 1.69, but fair enough. That's a nice amount of health to get, or damage to get there. Let's just keep going. Now, where would a secret room be? Because it could be above here. There is the possibility. It could be there. It could be next, not really next to this one. That one's unlikely. But, you know, it's hypothetically probably possible that it's to the left over there. I could just blow up those pots, because those can contain the quarter. 25 coins for me. It can also contain this, so that's also not terrible. Because having a little bit extra money from taking damage, that can be very useful. But there you go. So I'm gonna... yeah, I'm gonna gamble on this one. That's unfortunate. I only have the 1 bomb remaining, so unfortunately we do not get an extra chance. But we do have 2 different pills on this floor. We have Dingo in a weird place. Let's be real, that one's kind of odd. Because I could probably just do this for the remainder of the battle, and I don't think there's really anything he can do about this. Oh, well, that would work. Just use my own ineptitude against myself. That is often a very good strategy for enemies in the Binding of Isaac. I mean, if I can just push it into the corner over there, then that would be lovely. But I am a little concerned that this is going to be trouble. Especially when I'm not paying too close attention and get hit by just a random shot. Like, this is a concern. But it worked out. It worked out, no worries. There we go. Alright, so that's not a devil deal on basement 2. That's cool. I don't think I took red heart damage. That's a luck up. That's pretty good. But all in all, I have to say that I am a little bit disappointed. Pretty fly and addicted. Well, not the best pill pool, but also not the worst. The tears down one is probably the most damaging one in the lot there, but fair enough. I got my bomb back, so I could see if the secret room's over here. It's not. Very good. Very nice. Now, it could also be next to the curse room, and if it is, then I'm a little bit sad that I just didn't try that hard to get it from there, you know? But, you know, it is what it is. We have a hermit card laying down over there. We have some other card, probably like the devil. No, a strength card. That might be better, actually. Seeing as I've already taken some damage here, that's addicted again. Yeah, let's not bother with that too much. Let's just go and put some coins in the... Actually, I'm gonna go to half a heart and see what's in that challenge room. There we go, that's 16 coins. Yep. Let's just quickly see if there's an item in here. And I probably should have taken the hermit card before doing this, but fair enough. That's a gray chest, so maybe not. But at least we have more money now, because we got a solid nickel. 5 extra coins in my possession. And still back to full health at the end of all of that. What a great day we're having. Let's get one of these. And then let's get a soul heart. And let's try and get another one. There we go. Who needs money when you can get soul hearts? They are better than money in almost every way. Alright, let's go. So we have a little bomb bag, so that's given us some bombs. We have 4 hearts and no real items to speak of. So all in all, not the best expedition to the basement, but perhaps we can get something nice in the caves. The caves, as I've said before, are not the most difficult places to be, so hopefully I can get something cool here. I mean, that doesn't help, but the holes are all on the other side of the room, so I'm a little bit less concerned, but they do explode into tears, so I have to be a little careful. But all in all, we might be able to get through this room without taking damage. There we go. Let's put a hole over there. Let's put a hole over here. And we continue, because we're just not getting any trapdoors that lead to the black market, unfortunately. But there you go. What can you do? Boy. Those bats were moving a little bit wildly, and I was kind of hoping I could destroy the portal and then wiggle my way out of there, but it didn't quite work out the way I planned. Tis what tis. Let's keep going. Watch out for the bat. Yeah, that seems about right. Really the one thing I was hoping for. I mean, that's really my own bad, because if you just don't hope, if you go for strategies that work consistently rather than strategies that have a chance to fail, then really it's on you when you take damage. So, you know, it is what it is, as I have said. There is a secret room to the right of me, and I am very excited to try and get inside it one of these days. It would be nice if I can get myself a free bomb to do that with, but I don't like this very much. This is an awkward combination of enemies, because those are spooky, but I think we have just about gotten rid of all the danger. Nearly got hit there, but that's okay. My pretty fly is helping. This is Tough Love, which occasionally makes me shoot a tooth. And, you know, those are quite damaging, so if we can just hit as many enemies as possible with the tooth, that would be nice. We do have to be careful of those tears, because they do shoot them with somewhat of a prediction of where you're supposed to go, so it can get scary if you're moving in one direction and not change your trajectory at any point during that, as you might be able to understand. But all in all, we're doing it. We're doing it. Very good. Another trapdoor to the next floor. Very good. Very useful. A shop that has a question mark. I guess that's to be expected. Let's do one of these. I haven't done this one before yet, and it wasn't really necessary because he dropped a whole bunch of coins, but still, sometimes you just gotta blow up your donation machine. It gives me the hope that I require to get through this alive. Exactly, that's the way it is. So, even though we haven't had a devil deal yet, we are almost certainly going to get one on this floor. I mean, I thought that the previous floor, but then the game changed on me, so, you know, that's how it is. Surprised I didn't take damage there, but fair enough. Also, the creep that's being dropped from my tears right now is actually helping quite a lot against those enemies. So I'm not too disappointed. Bombs are key with 2 bombs, 2 keys, so that does nothing. But still, it was a nice attempt. Come on, throw a tooth that actually hits. That would be nice. Those pretty much insta-kill these flies, so that would just make life a little easier, but we got through it. Slowly but surely, we are going to make our way through this terrifying Caves 1, I believe it is, with a build that can only be called lackluster. But what can you do? They're not all going to be winners. Sometimes it's by my own design that the build's just not that good. And this time it could have been, because let's be honest, I escaped the first basement floor, and perhaps that particular room just contained the thing that I required the most. But more than likely, there was nothing there. Almost certainly. Let's go get our secret room in a sec. And then maybe look for a super secret room, because there could be something in there. We could also do that challenge room real quick, because we do have the golden key, but I think I would rather wait until we have defeated our boss. If we could get some way to teleport out of there, that would be lovely. But we'll see about that. Let's just see what this is. Definitely a beggar, but not my favorite. And that makes me a little sad. Does it look like... the super secret room could very easily be here. It could be in the room before it. It cannot be there, so let's definitely try this one, not anything else. Because we have no bombs, but also because it was just right there. No concerns of mine this day. Let's go get the coolest devil deal we've ever seen. And yeah, this is actually working pretty well. Those creep tiers are doing a lot of work. Pretty happy about that. Look at that. That's a lot of damage, actually. Like, definitely not disappointed. We also have a strength card, so if there's just an absurd amount of devil deals, we can get everything. Also, I don't have a bomb anymore, so that's nice. Oh boy. Okay then. Let's see what we're gonna get. We might get a Curse of the Tower here. This is gonna be exciting. Bob's Curse, not the worst. And I can get my Tinted Rock that's in the boss room now. So this is actually working out quite well. Kind of. In the sense that I now have a lot of health, but really nothing else still. Let us go to that challenge room, put down one of my famous trapdoors to the next floor, open the chest, get whatever's inside, and leave. There you go. I guess I'll take that. I could, like, try and get something cool using coins, but I got a good feeling that 10 coins is gonna be enough to last me through this run. Just recharging my my shovel as much as I can because I'm not too scared of this place. And we are out of here with garbage, but a large amount of health. And sometimes health is all you need, and I'm just really hoping that today is one of those runs where health is indeed all I need. Range up. What's this? 48-hour energy. Look at all those. Oh, actually, yeah, that works. So, if you get multiple trapdoors that lead to this place in a floor, you're just gonna get the same room every time, so I no longer need to concern myself with digging holes, so that's good. I will take this for fun. And yeah, just try to keep going. Hope everyone's doing alright. Hope everyone's having a lovely time during this treacherous season where the weather is slowly but surely melting me away. So far it's not too bad. So far the weather has been fairly kind, all things considered, but it's getting to the point where it's gonna reach that 30-degree mark, or 90, I want to say, that seems right. 90 degrees, let's say 90 degrees, depending on where you're from. And I have no air conditioning, I have a singular fan, and it's usually not the happiest time of year. Last year I was happy that I could go to work because they had air conditioning. And this year I will be working from home all summer almost certainly, so that's gonna be a treat, but who knows? Perhaps it won't be too bad. It's just that my expectations right now are in the negatives. And I would hope that they one day reach a more positive outcome. There's a full card over there, which I definitely knew from the card being in the bottom right. So technically that's not cheating, I will say that. I could actually just unlock this, but if I get flight somewhere along the line, I could get myself a free key, and I think that's probably worthwhile. So just stay here. Just a little carefulness, but not too much. Not a whole lot of care. Just try to not take damage, but at the same time we should take damage, because then we can have a chance of getting rid of our wishbone. Perhaps get ourselves a cool pedestal item, perhaps the best pedestal item in the game. Like teleport 2. That would be pretty exciting. Let's go see if we can find ourselves a coin beggar. Because if we blow up a coin beggar, we get even more devil deal chance, I do believe. And that would be lovely. Also, I still need to find my item room on this floor. So if we can find that, boy, wouldn't that make me happy. I would be screaming. Ecstatic joy would foam out of my mouth. And it would be quite the sight. You wouldn't be able to see it, obviously, but it's there. You'll know it's there. In fact, it would be so foamy that you wouldn't even be able to hear the screaming, but it's also there. Just a lot of bubbles. Just, ugh. Bubbles everywhere. It's crazy. How can one man foam this much? Well, he's got a special trick. He's never gonna tell you about it. It's a secret. What am I talking about? I don't know. Don't worry about it. I'm just trying to find my item room, but I did. I did find it. I was kind of also hoping for an arcade room, but I also don't know with how many coins actually enter this floor, so I don't even know if it's possible. But an arcade room would give me the coin beggar that I require. At least almost certainly. I guess it's not 100%, but the chance is there. And I want it. That is progression towards the spider baby transformation, I guess. That is health up. Not nope, don't particularly need that either. That is not exciting. Give me something cool, please. It's not that cool. I mean, I talk about it a lot, and it definitely is better than this, but it's just not that cool, you know? Yeah, that seems alright. Please get hit by Tooth. Please get hit by Tooth. That would destroy you so quickly. Look at how much damage that does. Whenever you do hit with one of those teeth, it is actually very worthwhile. But most of the teeth go into wall, and that's not where you want those teeth to be. I already found my secret room, but I'm happy I tried to bomb that wall anyway, because I had a good feeling about it. So our Devil Deal percent chance is still a little low. We have infinite keys, so we might as well open this. And get the coin. If we can just find that arcade room slightly to the right of here, I'm going to be very happy about it. So I can actually go to the room that required 2 keys to open and try to actually get the free key and the various other objects that were still waiting for me there. That's a bomb party right there. That is something that's going to get one bomb and then blow up more or less the whole room. And give us some consumables. Definitely didn't have the bombs to get anything useful out of that other than this, but I am not disappointed with what I got here. I have 62 coins. If we can get ourselves a shop with no greed on the next floors, that would be lovely. We did not actually find the coin beggar, unfortunately. And unfortunately, the bomb beggars, I believe, do not increase your Devil Deal chance by blowing them up, so it was a bit of a waste. But, oh well, get that. Don't need to full card that much. There's not really anything on this floor that I particularly want to fool out of. So let us get our super secret room right here. Easy. And then, I mean, why not? Let's go full wild red heart mode. Probably should have gotten that black heart as well, but yeah, it's probably fine. If you can just get some creep underneath you, or get poisoned, I guess that also works. Do I have poison? What poison's in this build? I actually don't know. It probably would be good to have some red hearts available for like a temperance machine. Maybe find some way to do the old break the wishbone for a cool item using a temperance machine. Destroy my gold heart by having an eternal heart. That's one you don't often see. But I'll take it. That's a tears down. So the sticky coins, you need to bomb them. I don't think I've ever really talked about it, but sometimes a key just sticks to the floor. It makes a little coin sound every time you try and pick it up. Gotta blow those up. That's just so nice. Thank you very much. Infested? Is there a tinted rock here? No. Alright. I guess it's about time we try to put some trapdoors in this place and see if we can... Just ran into the red poop. Didn't even hit it once. Yeah, put some trapdoors in this place and see if we can get ourselves a black market. I do actually have the red hearts to start sacrificing some stuff here, so it would be nice if we find some way to get rid of them. For the sake of slightly better items, be it mapping, other such tools would be lovely. So far, the build's just not that cool. Like, we have a lot of health, but we haven't really been taking that much damage. Which is surprising. But I guess I did eat a very powerful meal before doing this run. It has given me the strength and dexterity to survive this treacherous situation. So the fun thing about the crown enemy is that it turns everyone else effectively into a champion, so that's fun. And they also stay champions after you kill them, so that's even more fun, because I like shooting tears. And that's exactly what we will be doing for a long period of time now, because I just don't deal that much damage. Also, that's me. That's for me right there. I need them coins. Fortunately, you can blow up those rocks to create a small bridge over there and get that free stuff. Technically not free, I used a bomb for it, but still, it's free enough for me. And let us use our pool of green destruction, which has been the majority of our damage thus far. It is very impressive. I took another hit of damage in the hope that it would give me the one thing I require, which is for the wishbone to actually do the thing. Oh boy, that's a lot of damage that I took there. I was trying to place a trapdoor somewhere during that fight, and it really just got me hit instead. So that was a bit of a waste, perhaps. Perhaps that was a bit of a waste, but I mean, sometimes there's just nothing you can do about it. Like that, I could have seen that red creep on the floor, but I just chose not to because my vision is perfect. I will tell you that. I don't wear glasses, so obviously I can see everything. Except for the color red, apparently, when I'm playing a video game, because the amount of times I just run into creep, it's I mean, surprisingly low in most of these videos, but it should be higher. Most of the time I just wait for all the creep to disappear and then sometimes still mess it up, you know? It's a spooky situation. It's very easy to take damage in this game, as it turns out. A lot of different sources. Don't like it. What I do like is the idea that I will one day find a shop, because I have 80 coins. And being able to spend those somewhere would be lovely. Might as well go here. There's not going to be anything here, but you know, it charges up the shovel a little bit, so that's nice. Yeah, just going around the floor. There's just not much to say here, is there? Just a lot of just kind of unhappy floors. It's just the floors are not exciting. All the excitement was waiting for me in basement 1. And you'll never see it. Unless you open up the seed yourself, I guess, and check what I missed. But that would be a fool's game. None of you would be fools, would you? Exactly. 'Tis unlikely. Let's put one of these over there. When taking damage, you get a chance to get a +5 range and leave a trail of blood creep. +1 tears up, not terrible. This one's fun. And I'm just gonna take it. Because I've missed out on this item before, but it is actually a pretty neat one. Like every 15 tears you just drop like a Monstro effect. And every now and then that's the kind of extra damage you're looking for. Yeah. And another bomb for me. Now I'm still looking for my shop, as I have mentioned sometimes before. Let us try and find it. Over to the top over here. Actually, you know what? I spoke kind of a lie. My dinner was not just 2 sandwiches and a beer. It was also allergy medication. Because hay fever's up, y'all, and it is killing me sometimes. It is not the most fun. It's just a combination of things that are ruining everything, and I would like it for just to be a little bit more chill, you know? Just a little bit more. But now you get videos like these where I'm a little loopy, but somehow I'm getting through the runs through sheer force of getting lots of hearts sometimes. And that is sometimes worth mentioning. What kind of slot? Alright. I was gonna check the slot machine there, but I guess not. It was a little bit dangerous what it did there, but it worked out. Ooh, a day gas room. Let's get rid of the stupid curse of the stupid and get a black candle for 3 coins. I guess we'll take that. And let's get some money. Maybe we'll get a money equals power somewhere along the line and it'll be worthwhile that I've kept all this nonsense. I'm also getting rid of my strength card because I do actually have a lot of hearts available to me right now. That's why I didn't do anything with it. Because it's in a silly place. In that case, we shall go to the boss. Yeah, we're not doing that. We shall go to the boss. Not enter the exit again. I'm placing some stupid exits. I need to be a little bit more careful with those things. But fair enough. We are going to the boss. We are going to get a devil deal with this 85% chance, I hope. It would be very sad if I didn't. Perhaps get a super secret room? No, indeed we will not. It's probably like bottom left of the secret room there, but I don't want to go all the way back. I could use my Algis rune against this boss. I might take a hit of damage here, but also I'm not overly concerned about singular hearts of damage, I suppose, so I'm not going to bother too much. Plus the pencil's actually doing a pretty good job. Look at that! Not even a devil deal with 85% chance. Ay, ay, ay. That's not great. Well, sometimes you just don't need a devil deal. You just have to be crafty. We find no effect, a range up, and it tears down. Lovely. I still don't really understand how this room works. I'm not gonna lie. I still take damage in it most of the time, because I don't really know how to move. Because I think you just try and hug the wall, right? And that's just what I didn't do there, but it's just very confusing to me for some reason. Let's go through that. Probably, yep, that worked out perfectly. Just what I wanted. At least we're killing spiders fairly quickly, so that's good. That's going to the womb. Don't want to go there yet. Want to actually get our Polaroid first. Because I can tell you we're not going to Satan this time. I'm a little bit too spooked. I'd rather make it as safe as I can make it. And obviously the Polaroid isn't going to be that exciting, but I'm just a little bit better at the Isaac fight than I am at the Satan fight. That's not a secret room, you silly sausage. Oh boy, that's not fun. Yeah, that's not great, is it? This is a terrible room. Oh boy. Oh jeez. That's a lot of damage. If I can maybe not get super greed in my shop and get some more health, that would just be lovely. If I could just have that happen, I would be the happiest boy in this camp, but we shall see. Their damage is okay, I suppose. Like with the pencil and the teeth, once those all hit at the same time, it actually is pretty destructive. But I'm just not overly impressed with this so far. It feels a little bit random when I am dealing damage, and it isn't technically random probably, but it does feel like it. I mean, it's definitely an item. It's not the best item in the world. And this is not that exciting. Holding 2 trinkets, I mean, that's not... It's the mom transformation, so that's definitely something, I guess. But overall, I am still a little bit spooked by this whole situation. Perhaps we can find a dice room. Re-roll our whole build. And not scare ourselves so much anymore. That's what I'm hoping for now, because this build's just a little bit awkward to use, and I don't like it that much. And we're not getting any black markets this day, which is also a little sad. I might be able to get some hearts here. Perhaps a cool rune. Perhaps a singular enemy and nothing else. Very nice. Get our bomb back at least, so that's cool. Might be able to get something out of this sack. Got a cool question mark on it. Ooh, a single coin in the spikes. That could go very well with my 72 other coins, but I choose to ignore it this time around. Perhaps we will get an angel room though. And that would definitely have the potential of some good items. Perhaps I'll get a godhead. Or a sacred heart. Or perhaps I'll just get a devil deal with 5 more chests in it. I wouldn't mind something at least, but we'll see. Oh, that's promising at least. I say, remembering that I've already entered my shop, so it doesn't matter. But you know, in the brief moment where I forgot that I had already entered my shop, it was quite promising. It would have been sad if I entered my shop first, got super greed, and then didn't have a shot, because then I wouldn't have the extra trinket room, but you know, all things considered, this is not too terrible. I don't like this. As I've probably mentioned sometimes before, I don't know how to deal with it. It's too many tiers that go in like strange directions for me. It's just overwhelming. This is very overwhelming. I'm going wrong. Yeah. I need to just chill here for a minute. This is probably one of the safer places I can be right now, because there's 3 of these boys. I don't want to die. Yeah, just... You don't. Get destroyed. And although now he's kind of spawning in awkward places, and I don't like that. Get me out of here. Cannot go into the challenge room because I have too many hearts. Okay then. No. Okay, that worked out. I'll take it. I will take that. That was all pure skill. Ace of diamond? No, thank you. You know, the skull hand, and they explode in a creepy way that I don't like. Because it means I have to hide from the spooky death wall that's coming towards me, and I frequently do it wrong. As I have shown the last time we fought. The last time we fought one of those. Alright, time to be a little bit more chill. We're gonna dig probably 3 holes over here, because let's be real. The trapdoors just aren't happening that much. There you go, very good. Maybe the spider butt would have been a better choice. Ooh, that's a creep effect. Didn't know he would shoot in circles, but fair enough. Now I got cool slowdown, so that's nice. This thing changes when you eat a pill, right? Did I eat a pill just now, or did I just not remember? I don't even remember what pill it would be. But fair enough. At least we got an arcade, which we can spend our 99 coins in. Let's increase our... Alright. I was gonna say let's increase our angel room chance. But unfortunately, it was not to be. So maybe it would have been better to not blow up that temperance machine. Because then I would have been able to get to half a heart. I would have had some Polaroid effects. But I am going to just hope that this works out. And that I can just not take too much damage and occasionally get like half a heart, you know, cool stuff like that. That would be nice. Yeah, give me this one. Yeah, we haven't seen this room enough. The only downside with super secret rooms is that there's only like 4 of them. So if after a while you've just seen them all, and it becomes less exciting somehow. That's pretty good. A little bit of extra defense right there. Blow this guy out just for good measure. Yes. And we have no more soul hearts on this floor. Perhaps in the boss room. A red mother fight. The creep is once again doing the majority of the damage, so that's good. I might be able to actually use the knife a little bit here if I'm moving right, but it's a little bit too finicky to use because it just drags behind you and it's a little bit hard to aim because of it. It is a devil deal and not an angel room. It is not Krampus. It is this, though. And I will take both of those, because becoming Judas would be very useful. Plus having the safety of being able to revive. Very nice. And the extra damage from my spooky tears is helping me out a little bit. I could use 2 bombs to get 3 bombs back. Not really that worthwhile, but technically a choice. But I have a good feeling that I will have enough bombs, even if I don't do that. Plus, maybe I can get flight somewhere still. Still hoping for that flight. Just need to get a devil deal with 40% chance. We didn't get it with 85, but perhaps the game is feeling kind on this second roll. Plus, we might be able to increase our devil deal chance by destroying a shopkeeper somewhere. We just need to find our secret room, and it's almost certainly to the right of this room. Okay, that is definitely mine. Don't particularly need the free key uses yet. I'm hoping that's not going to bother me too much that I'm taking this. Either way, I'm excited to find a item room on my next floor. Let's put one of these in the corner. Very good, no trapdoor, just what I wanted. Might actually be better to try and die. Because the damage you do get from Judas' Shadow, now that I don't have Libra this time around, is it is pretty impressive. So having that around, it might be better, but I did just take the health. Let's just blow this up right now. Let's get this over with. A blank card. That's pretty good, actually. Because I'm pretty sure this works with rooms as well, and having that oh, 10% chance for trapdoor, really? Huh, fair enough. Yeah. Having this seems pretty good, because I can actually just use a lot of shields this way, and it would definitely make the mom fight a little bit easier, because I'd have a 30-second shield for that. Nearly took damage there, very good. More cards up here. Would that be better than the wishbone, assuming that I never take damage again? Probably. But let's be real. I'm happy with the card I have right now. It would be smart to go back for the trinket to open that chest, but I didn't. I still have plenty of keys and I'm hoping for the best. And there's definitely a lot of rooms where using the shield is probably advantageous. Like I could use it in the big room because it only requires 4 rooms to recharge, and I would get 2 rooms of charge back by just doing this big room. So let's actually just do this. Use my blank card and just chill out here for a second as I destroy all these things here. It's not the hardest big room, so I could have avoided using it, but this is definitely easier than trying to dodge the multitude of enemies that were waiting for me there. A holy card. That's pretty good. It only does it for 1 room per floor. Oh, it's a card. Oh, alright. Actually, never mind. I thought it was the trinket that gave you the Holy Mantle effect, but it was just a card instead, and that's not too exciting. I mean... how does that work? Actually thinking about it. How does that work with the blank card? Like, does it only work for that particular room? Because it did say 1 room, but what if it was lying? This game has been known to lie. The mods that tell you what the items do, not that much, but you know, it is the Binding of Isaac, so if a couple lies here and there would not be out of the ordinary. Let's just try. Use that. Didn't get our holy card back. And it's gone in the next room, so yeah, it was not lying. I hope everyone's happy that they now have the answer to this question. Also, I'm not going to look for my item room here because I got a trinket on this floor, so it's not going to spawn here almost certainly. I think it would be very odd if it would work like that. Also, I'm going to use this because this guy has random feet stomping from the ceiling, and that's just not fun to deal with. Ooh, look at me getting a devil deal. What a day. Stars card. Tempted. Probably a little bit more tempted by this than by this. But at the same time though. Let's do that. That is flight and call to the void. I'm just gonna do it. And I'm actually gonna see if I can just first teleport somewhere at random. That's always fun. And I'm going to see if I can find myself a couple more soul hearts. Also, that super secret room was kind of a lucky one, but it was one of those rooms, you know. Sometimes you just gotta try. All right, getting all my hearts back. That's just very good. Probably again should have waited to pick those up and maybe turn into Judas instead. But again, very forgetful boy. Also, I didn't get any more hearts, so I'm actually not that disappointed by this. But we do have the Polaroid effect all the time now because we have soul hearts only. We have no more red hearts, so we don't need to worry about that anymore. This is a pretty cool combination of things. And seeing as we are going to get an item room in the next floor, that is basically the same as getting the wishbone effect, just in a room. And I don't need to take damage for it, so I feel like that's probably the better choice. It's unfortunate that we didn't get our cool wishbone item, but I feel like this is probably the better choice. No concern. We are just gonna do this. Also should use this Call of the Void a little bit more to try and get black hearts, but it can be a little fiddly sometimes. Sometimes it's just not worth it. But this build is slowly but surely getting to a point where I would say adequate, good enough, manageable, and other such words that describe not the most exciting thing, but also not the most scary thing. Where is my rune? Is it in the boss room? Did I drop it here? Yes, it did. Definitely forgot, but that's okay. We're moving on. You know, a map would actually be just real nice. That would just be real cool. Yeah, that was too late. But I did get 2 black hearts. So it's not too bad. I didn't mean to pick that up. I actually do want to try and save as many hearts as possible on this floor. To see if I can get a cool Judas transformation. Because that just seems very useful. Destroy that one. Yeah, look at that. That pencil's doing work. I like how it works on both sides as well. And it seems to have its own separate counter for the front and the back. So that's quite useful. Now, if we can get another Devil Deal on this floor, I could turn into Judas by just sacrificing my hearts. And also just get a better build. So all in all, pretty good. 48-hour energy is probably a pretty good thing to have. If I had any item that would let me pick up many of everything, then definitely would have gone for it. Unfortunately, I do not. This might be another super secret room, though. No. Tis not. Tis not a super secret room at all. Destroy all these. Another black heart on this floor. That's 2 black hearts already. We are slowly but surely getting a lot of health for Judas. And that's just nice. Another black heart on this floor. We're actually getting a lot of health. This is pretty solid preparation for having a lot of damage available for the cathedral. And seeing as the cathedral can be a little spooky. Happy about that. Another lemon party pill, not that cool, but you know, fair enough. A pill with a tears down, what a day. Sticking on that 99 coins forever. Oh yeah, and I still need to find my item room here actually, that's a fair point, game, thank you. What floor? Utero 2. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna do the... not gonna do the boss yet. I could technically still find a coin beggar which would increase my devil deal chance. And seeing as I'm going to explore the rest of the floor anyway, might as well. At the same time, the argument against doing this would be that I am going to recharge my item the moment that I go into the boss room. So it would be good to kill the boss and then recharge my item again. But there's also a battery on this floor, so also it's not too terrible if I don't do that. So, either way, there's a lot of choices. All in all, I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm just going to do my own thing. Get another black heart. Get another one of these beggars, which doesn't count towards increasing your devil deal chance. Get a cool troll bomb right in the middle of the room. Get some more things that could spawn a black heart, and one of them actually did. Yeah, there's a lot of hearts on this floor now. Still gonna keep on looking for one of them cool coin beggars, though. They could show up in a random room after all. It's not out of the ordinary that that happens. And why not? I'm in no rush. Destroy this creature. Perhaps there's our item room. That's lovely. I'm actually going to use my item here. It's probably the best room to use it in, because this one, out of the big rooms, this one's actually a little spooky. Because these enemies are butts. They move all over the place. And then there's a tiny one as well. Don't like this place. But with a shield, not too bad. A solid addition to my conjoined transformation. That is the first item that I've gotten for the conjoined transformation, but it's a solid addition. There you go. Soul heart. This place is full of hearts. I could have had one heart more at the end of this, but not. That's it. That's all I could have gotten at this point. Probably not going to reach max hearts, unfortunately, but that's okay. Get that. Get one of these. Might as well kill the bosses here. They can also drop soul hearts after all. Look at that. That's how you do it. That's how you fill an entire floor with just hearts galore. There's 3 hearts in this room alone. Let's go move those away from here. If we do not get a devil deal, I will just die to a spike or something, but if we do get a devil deal, I hope to sacrifice myself to Satan and become his loyal minion. In a way, that would be neat. We shall see. We have a 42% chance, which is not terrible. It's not the best, but it's not terrible. And let's go use our shield now. No real reason not to, other than maybe we can get Krampus. And we didn't get Difty. Alright, gonna place a bomb here. Gonna place a bomb there. I'll deal with that in a second. There we go. Gotta make sure I don't actually am invincible while the bomb is exploding. Oh no, we died! Our damage went doubled. We got a lot of damage there. Our tears are quite large now. It is definitely worthwhile to turn into Judas. He's just very strong. He's a very strong boy and he's helping me out a lot. And given the amount of health that we managed to drop on this floor using the power of a big old circle around me, I think it was a worthwhile investment. Get one of these, identify pill with a speed up inside, that's lovely. 3 more hearts in here. We're actually gonna get to full health. That's surprising. But again, we did spend some time trying to get as many hearts as possible, but I guess because our luck stat is pretty high, we might actually be getting more hearts as well. I'm uncertain if that's how it works, but I'd believe it. I'd believe it worked like that. So I hope it does. Let us go to the cathedral and try and make our way to the boss as quickly as possible. Go to the chest, destroy the blue baby, and call it a day. We have a plan. We're gonna do it. All in all, I'm feeling it. This build is capable of destroying even Isaac. Yes, this build, the one that looked so spooky at one point. Nope. It's a damage up, but I get confused. And that is more dangerous than any damage up can bring back in support. So we're just not gonna do it. It's definitely a good item if you can use it, but most people cannot. Most people just get confused. It's not just me when it comes to the guillotine. Because your hitbox, it's not so much that it even becomes weird, really. It's just that it's very unusual that your head is the part where you don't take damage, and your feet, which are barely visible at that point, that's the part that does, and it's just weird movement all around. Don't like it. Do not wish to deal with it. Not even picking up any of those gray chests. I feel confident that we're not gonna have enough chests to open with our 23 keys, so no concern. Unless we find like a key beggar, then that's unfortunate. And just that sentence alone makes me pick up at least that key. Make it an even 24. One for each hour in the day. But I think we are going in the right direction at least. It is quite the floor. It's hard to say what the perfect direction is because there's 3 different rooms, but this has promise. There we go, look at that. Would there be a super secret room available for us in this place? Perhaps. Yes. 3 red hearts. Very good. Let's go use that shield up immediately. And just put this knife inside of Isaac. Why not? Didn't even have a chance to spawn anything, really. Nothing really happened there. I'm gonna get one of those hearts back real quick. Or maybe actually check up here if we can get a heart. Nope. Over here, perhaps? There's a chance. Nope. That's not how you do that. Don't want that one, though. That's a stupid heart. That's the kind of heart you don't want to see. I guess I might as well traverse through all of these floors and quickly get some consumables back into the possibility that I do actually find a key beggar. I mean, the odds are not super high, but it does happen. It's not like an impossibility after all, so I might as well try. What just hit me? I disagree with that. I have no feelings about agreeing with the choice the game made right there. That was a proper sentence. Let us continue. Is this a challenge room or no? No, it's not even a challenge room. I was just being lazy. But now I have 30 keys. We have a secret room somewhere on this floor. Let's just actually get it real quick, because it's gotta be here, right? Yep, there it is. Did you hear the song that played? It's because there was a secret room there. That's right. Just really, really trying to find that secret room. Really having a good feeling about where it is. Clearly to the top of this room. No. See? First try. I don't want it. Not even picking it up. I don't care. I do what I want. And what I want to do right now is go to the chest. Grab my 4 items with a curse of the whatever it's called. Suddenly get soy milk. Get scared. The build. It was so perfect. Now it's gone. But then, I pick up missing number. Reroll the whole build. Yeah, it's not that exciting. Get a little bit more of the Bob transformation. Always good. Pinking shears. Fun to touch. And a key bomb. I mean, we did get the key beggar that I was talking about, so, you know, I had a feeling. I had a pretty good feeling about it. Ooh, 5 more bombs. Very good. And a cool secret room immediately. We can get a magic mushroom. Massively increase our damage once again. Another identified pill this late in the game. Ooh, triple question mark. What a great day. The one thing that you always want to get. The curse of moving into a different room sometimes. Truly the greatest addition to the Binding of Isaac. Was that in the original game? I mean, it probably is, but I'm gonna be real. I do not remember what's in the original game at this point. It's been so long since I last played it. And every time I'm like, oh, I should go back to it. It was pretty fun. And it's like, oh, my gamepad's not working. Oh, yeah. And that's just part 1. Then there's the rest of the game. This truly is a very polished experience compared to the original Binding of Isaac. And yet it was so good at the time of release. Not bad. More damage. Plus 2.44. They clearly look like nails. And not just like little black balls, because we have the fear item. Our mask is blocking every single tear that's hitting us, so that's also lovely. I meant to go into the secret room, but sure, it took me to a different place, and that's also fine. Mostly I'm just trying to get a couple more cool items before this run ends, and so far I'm definitely getting items. I mean, it's not the worst. Not overly disappointing. We gotten a couple damage ups in a way, so can't really complain that much. Not so sad. It's just one of those runs that just sort of, it goes. Oh, we're getting just about all of those, soul and body items just dropping all over the place. Like they're not even kinda rarish. Like it's not even a little. And I accept that. Getting a lot of chests as well. Ooh, that's part 2 of the conjoin. You might be able to get the solid 3-parter if we're lucky. I was kind of hoping for at least 1 black heart from the massive amounts of hoops that I destroyed there, but fair enough. Sometimes you kill one enemy, get like 15 hearts, and sometimes the game just doesn't want to give them to you. And there's definitely a couple of different directions I could go that would lead to my boss room almost certainly, but I'm having some fun. This build's actually, it's alright. It's getting the work done, you know? Like, look at that, suddenly 4 black hearts. I can just do whatever I want now. I can take damage if I so desired. I choose not to, but I could. Wouldn't even really make a dent in the whole situation. That's 1 step closer towards the classic Leviathan transformation, so all in all, pretty good. It would give me flight, which I already have. And that is a great item. That would have been good to get a lot sooner, but still, if it's not bad. I guess at this point it's not really noticeable anymore because my damage is already pretty solid, but having tears that stick to enemies and then just keep dealing damage for a while, like that's solid. They're not even like the terrible explodey ones that only kind of do something after a while, like they're just genuinely good. 1 more step towards the fly transformation. I can't wait, y'all. This is gonna be the day that we're gonna bring it back to you. But first, we have to destroy the blue baby, and perhaps go into the void if we so desire. Because this build could probably handle it pretty well as well. Might as well take this. Might as well. Nah, I don't want to take that actually. Thinking about it, actually I don't want that at all. let's go see if we can get ourselves a void portal with all of these hearts that we're going to be picking up just real quick. If we don't get a void portal, then this is a massive waste of time. But if we do, I will consider it for a second. And that's pretty exciting. Also, the black heart that I tried to pick up keeps leaving the stupid room. Oh, no, wait, they're all over there. Don't worry about it. No concerns. Does the triple question mark move rooms as well, or is it just Curse of the Maze that does that? I think it's the same, right? It feels the same. But that might just be that it feels like I'm getting annoyed. And that's more or less what Curse of the Maze does. So it would be fair to say that it probably does the same thing, but let us use our Whore of Babylon effect. Look at that. That tear was sticking to him for a second. Alright, cool. We didn't get... Yeah, that was alright. It was a pretty solid build. Not too interesting, but, you know, it was a little exciting for a while. Fair enough. 17 wins in a row. Not too shabby. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I hope to see y'all next time. Bye-bye.